So we have a Glock. Good old-fashioned plain Jane box Glock. So let's go ahead just open it up and show you what it is, because this one is one that I have not had before. This is the Glock 20. Okay, the Glock 20 Gen 5 is one that I have not had, and 10mm. Of course, that 10mm cartridge is what I was really after. And you can see this particular gun made in the good old US of A. That was another reason that I wanted to get this gun. But before we take a closer look at the Glock, let's go ahead and show you some of the other stuff you get. You do get a total of 3 mags. Of course, there's one in the gun. And you get the thumb saver. You do get a brush, although I do not know where the rod is. You do get some of these back straps. Now, I have had this out of the case before. In fact, I have already got the beaver tail back strap added. I've got that added on this. I like the way that it makes those guns feel. You guys are aware that I put those on several of my Glocks. Okay, but you do get a couple different sizes depending on what works for your hand. This is the lock that was on the gun at the store. Of course, they leave it on there. I took it off and it'll never be used again. So, and you get the bicycle lock, all your paperwork, the ATF garbage. These make good targets. If you need a cheap paper target or whatever, just staple that up. You know, it works as a good target. Okay, and all the rest of the stuff that's in here. You do get your plate. This is the MOS version. As you can see right here, it'll never have an optic on it. This gun is not going to be one that I'm going to be using an optic on. I am going to be replacing the sights. I'm going to be putting a set of excess sights on this. You guys know that I am a fan of excess sights, so that is what is going to be going on this gun. Use code BOOMSTICK over on their site and save yourself a little bit of money. Okay, great gun. 10mm is something else. You know, that's a very big hoss of a round, and that's why I wanted it. Let's go ahead, drop the slide, drop the mag, do that kind of stuff. All you safety Sallies out there, 15 rounds of 10 mil. Okay, that's something that is absolutely great. See here, there is nothing in the gun, nothing in that chamber. There's no magazine in it. This is a very large gun. Of course, with my hands, I don't have any issues gripping it. As you can see there, I do have plenty of room here to get my hands on it where it needs to be. Okay, very nice. I know a lot of folks that 10mm might be a little large for their grip. With the Gen 5s, one of the things that they did do, they have tried to squeeze this down just a little bit to get to where people can get a better grip on that gun. I think it started back around with the Gen 3s. You guys let me know down in the comments below. And they started calling them the SF model, the short frame model, to where they tried to narrow that down some to make it easier for people to get a grip on them. What I have done with adding that back strap, that has been completely done away with, but the fact that, you know, I have that beaver tail is something that I want. Now, of course, the trigger, let's just look at that trigger. Typical Glock, a little bit spongy till you get to about right there. And you hit that wall, press through that wall, and you do get a little sponginess. It goes off right there. Cycle that action, and the reset is there. Okay, typical Glock trigger. For those of you guys that are familiar with Glocks, no, I will not be replacing it. This gun has a particular purpose, much like other of my collection. This is my Glock 45, and you can see it already has those excess sights already on this gun, because this is one that I have been carrying for the last few days. Just a quick size comparison for those of you all who do not know, the Glock 45 is the Glock 19 sized slide with the Glock 17 sized grip. So we will just compare it to the Glock 20. And you can see the grip is approximately the same length if I get them lined up properly. The slides, of course, are slightly different. We do see that the Glock 45 has a narrower slide compared to the Glock 20. The chambering is a much different chambering. Obviously, it needs to be a little larger for that 10 millimeter, and this is what we get. Very heavy gun, very nice gun. I believe that this is what is carried by the Alaska State Police. I'm not 100% certain on that. You guys can let me know down below. I know a lot of different departments, especially up there, carry the 10 millimeter because of the capabilities of that round, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted that 10 millimeter cartridge. The gun feels good. I really like how it is. Okay, I wanted a 10 millimeter. It actually looked at a 1911 10 millimeter, but I decided to go with the Glock instead, simply because I am a fan of Glock. Yes, I know. That's just part of it, guys. These guns run. That's the thing that these guns are known for, is they run. When you press that trigger, they go bang. And that's exactly what I want. Not to mention the fact that you have a lot better capacity for 10 millimeter in the Glock than what you do the 1911 chambered in 10 millimeter. But guys, I'm going to be getting this out to the range, bringing you guys along, so be sure to subscribe to my channel, become a member, and you will get early access, and that way, you know, you can help support the channel as well. But let me know what you think, guys. Have you fired the 10 millimeter? Are you familiar with this cartridge? What are your thoughts on it? I know everybody's out there is going to talk about the 40. I didn't want a 40. I wanted the 10 millimeter. Okay, a little bit bigger, a little bit more pep, and exactly what I wanted. But guys, thanks for watching. Check out the rest of the videos on my channel. Be sure to subscribe. Check out all of the links down below. Leave me a comment down below, and we'll see you next time.